right? So we know the eclipse is happening this weekend. Alana, what can we expect?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Listen, don't say I don't listen when you two talk. I do. And yes, we are so excited for the annular solar eclipse. I've got your forecast for it, but we've got to wrap this storm first. Grab your glasses because even partial eclipse can be damaging and you want to be careful. Okay, so this storm brought snow to our mountains, rain to our valleys. Vicky caught these great pictures from Alta, so the snow stacking up there. I just love this porcupine. Vicky, that's a win. Not only did you get out in nature, but you got to see some wildlife and the early season snow. Fantastic shot from East Layton tonight where you see snow, the tops of the mountains. Thank you, Daniel, for sending that our way. Starting to see the clearing as we head through tonight, and final storm totals healthy. We love to see that. An inch of rain in Magna. This was the area where lake effect was most evident. It favored the western end of the valley, but performed with thunderstorms and heavy rain that definitely brought high precipitation totals to Magna. Salt Lake getting 9/10 East Mill Creek in that arena. Kearns picked up 8/10 Hyde Park. Over 3/4 of an inch. West Valley got just that. Brigham City getting close to it. The Bountiful Bench did well. 6/10 in Spanish Fork, and the airport picking up over 6/10. All this moisture is helpful, especially when we talk drought, which is it's Thursday, so we have to look at the newest numbers here. We've got abnormally dry conditions in yellow, moderate drought in tan, and that abnormally dry has shown up in Washington and Kane County and in the corner of the state. Now, the only real shift this week when it comes to the drought monitor is that dry category. It went up 1%. It was 26% last week. Moderate drought really stayed the same, and no drought, which we love to say and see, 73% of the Beehive State facing no drought conditions, and that includes the Wasatch Mountains and valleys. This storm system is pulling away from Utah tonight. You see the wraparound moisture that we were dealing with, a few isolated storms popping up on the satellite, perhaps over the lake. This is going to dwindle. We've been unsettled throughout the afternoon, and we had that deck of clouds along the Wasatch Front that's starting to break apart. Drier conditions are on deck for our Friday, but with clearing skies comes cold temperatures. Today, we topped out at 49 degrees. Usually we're in the upper 60s for daytime highs, stayed in the 40s for the Wasatch Front, 72 in St. George, 60s on the eastern side of the state. Tonight will be colder than last night, and it's because we will see that clearing. Our freeze warning remains in effect, and temperatures could get as low as 26 degrees in these outlying areas. So a cold start to our Friday, and daytime highs will remain below average. But our warming trend climbs above average as we head towards the weekend and into Saturday. High pressure takes control and helps with this. So dry conditions for the next stretch of days as temperatures warm. That's important because here we go with that solar eclipse. Okay, quick reminder here. This is when the moon moves between Earth and the sun, and we get that shadow on Earth's surface. What's different about Saturday is we have this annular solar eclipse, which means that the moon covers the sun, but it never does it completely. We get this ring of fire beauty where the edges of the sun during the eclipse are visible. Next year, we get a total eclipse. That's going to favor the eastern side of the United States, the annular, the path coming through the western side, impacting states like Oregon, New Mexico, and Nevada, as well as us right here in the Beehive State. We get 90% viewing in a portion of south central Utah. So will Mother Nature cooperate? Well, we've got to get rid of this storm system first. We see the clouds clearing. We do have high pressure building, so we're expecting dry conditions. But as we head into Saturday, we get a short wave, which is a disturbance that brings some high-level cloud cover. That will be in northern Utah and the central portion of the state, which means a few clouds could be around in prime viewing areas. You should still be able to see the eclipse, but just know totally clear skies are not on deck. Here's a look at some of those popular cities where cloud cover is going to be moving in. That includes Lake Powell, Delta, Beaver. This is the time of the eclipse. Best viewing expected as we take a look at places like Panguitch and Salina, some cloud cover moving in there. Fillmore in the central portion of the state and the Four Corners will have some clouds. Hopefully no impacts. Mother Nature bringing the dry conditions, but the clouds will be there. Okay, 50s and 60s for tomorrow. There's that warming trend, but we're below average. 57 in Price, 61 in Cedar, 74 in St. George, where as you look at the next 7 days, lots of sunshine and a warming trend getting us to the 80s. Okay, the Wasatch Front will also warm up. It's just a gradual warming trend, though. High pressure keeps us dry. We get to the 70s, and that October warmth takes over into the beginning of next week. Could see a quick clipper by midweek. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to enjoy those 70s that show up after we just got snow in the mountains.
But I'm bummed you took your glasses off.
Oh, they were pretty cool.
Okay, they're for Saturday.
Don't be jealous. I'm saving them.
look
You know
so
what?
good.
Thanks. I feel like
Practice
keeping
what
it
you
cool.
preach.
That's you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Save
Don't
your
look
eyes.
straight into it.
We've
Made that
gone over
mistake
it.
once.